If you want to understand Brexit and what happened last night, Britain's relationship with the EU, the whole thing, stop. Don't think about that stuff. It's not really about that. This is a global phenomenon. This is a revolt against technocracy and elites telling everybody else what to do. At the end of the day, for the past 20 years, 80% of the people have been told 80% of the time by the top 20% what to do, what to think, and what's good for them. Guess what? They've figured it out. The 20% needs to listen, because if they don't, they're going to find something out. The Hamptons is not a defensible position.
What's up, everybody? It's me, Crimson60620. I am back here again, and we are having another stream. Okay, so I will say this. Okay, I'm sorry that the stream ended like abruptly Saturday. It was just like a bad internet connection, and it just happened. And so that was something that happened, and I'm sorry about that. Um, guys, I'm fucking tired, but like I've been really driven lately as of late. And I know I've said this on a couple of things, a couple of streams where it's it's hard for me to do more than two things at one time. And what do I mean by that? Either I'm streaming and drawing, or I'm drawing and working out, or I'm playing the video games working out. It's hard for me to focus my attention on more than two things out at a time outside of work. Let's just say that, because I work an 8-hour shift, and also if I'm spending time with friends. But most of you guys understand that, like, when it comes to just internet, even though I actually really do love all of my subscribers. By the way, if you're catching this, like, share, and subscribe. I don't know how much I want to mention that. Can mention that. You can join my Etsy. Look up my Etsy. You can follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram. That actually always helps. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by June 1st. And I know that's coming up, and I know we have a little ways to go, but if we can reach 1,000 subscribers by June 1st, that'll be awesome. And yeah, no, if it's about spending time with somebody in real life, where you either get to touch grass or touch, okay. But yeah, that's just something that I enjoy doing. Speaking of which, also, um, um, yeah, I just been I know I released a art a video that I did the other day, and this is just gonna be me working on art and me doing commentary, and let's go. Let's get into some shit. Um yeah, I got a glut of videos that I want to do, but this is one that I actually found myself that I wanted to actually do just a little bit. So let's go to this.
What we can do is try to prevent inflation becoming more ingrained in the system.
You're trying to get into people's heads and ask them not to ask for too high pay rise.
Well,
Is
broadly, yes. I
Really?
would say that, in the sense of saying we do need to see moderation of wage rises. Now, that's painful. I don't want to, in any sense.
Oh my God! Nobody told me that I was muted. All right, no worries. But yeah, just going back over it. Look, these people are just telling you, just deal with it. And I'm not just gonna deal with not being able to pay my bills. I'm not. This is just crazy. How are you gonna tell people that you should just be okay with being poor? It's stupid. And quite frankly, we shouldn't have to put up with it. Anyway, I don't think I'm gonna actually keep this segment because you guys can hear me for most of it. But anyway, like, share, subscribe, and all that other good shit. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, we're gonna go to the next clip. Oh my God, I've been saving that for like a week, and I didn't do it right. Anyway, let's get into the art. Let's get into the motherfucking art. I have been working on more art for people, or all right, I'll say it. I've been working on more art to I've been working on more art to like get, I don't know. A lot of people like my art, and I say that. And I don't mean to sound like really bad about it, but a lot of people like my art, and it's fun when you actually get people to like. Okay, so I'm gonna say this. I do art per se, because I like doing art, and it's like focuses me. It keeps my attention going. I like doing art because it's one of those things that in a perfect world I would make my career. That's why I like doing art. Um I like doing art because it's just so much fun when you are able to like share people like different gifts that you may have. And that shit going out. So I like doing art. And I'm not gonna lie and say that it's not something that helps me with it fucking helps me get attention. It does help me get attention from it helps me get attention from people that I'm interested in. And I don't mean it in a bad way. And I was joking with my friend, and I was telling her that, yeah, like one of the things that actually helps with me in doing art is it helps me when I'm trying to talk to a woman. And the funny thing about it is, here, let's do this. One of the things about me doing art is it's a passion that I have that I see a lot of people like enjoy, and a lot of people like seeing, and a lot of people like commenting, and even if they don't have specific artistic still skills themselves, they really enjoy art. And when you have a passion, and when you have an interest where people like, a lot of times they are willing to kind of like spend time with you, talk with you, just I don't I don't know, the best way to put it is they like to get to know you because you have a skill, you have a gift. And even if it's something that you have to work on, it's one of those things where it's just like, hey, I I have to practice on it. It's something where a lot of people would it's something a lot of people would actually get to know you for. It's something a lot of people would want to spend time to get to know you for and find out more about you. And maybe, I don't know, want to help deal with things that we have to deal with on a regular basis because, and this is an article that I came across. Loneliness fucking sucks, man. Loneliness actually fucking sucks. And well, this is an article that I came across, and I just wanted to actually address this. And we're gonna look into it, and here, this is going on. Shall we? The U.S. Surgeon General Vakit Murthy recounts bout of profound loneliness. Let's actually see what he has to say.
Come on over. Come on.
I don't want to hear that. Yeah, we're just letting this actually play out because it's advertisement. Come on, no. Stop. This is what I hate about advertisement sometimes.
You said increases the risk of
Here we
heart
go.
disease by 29%, according to studies. It increases the risk of dementia by 50% and stroke by 32%. Were you surprised when you learnt the physical toll this can take on someone?
I was surprised because when I went through medical school, I didn't really learn about loneliness and isolation. We didn't really understand it at that time as a health issue. But what I've learned since then is that it absolutely is. In addition to raising the risk of depression, anxiety, and suicide, the increase in risk of physical illness like cardiovascular disease, dementia, and stroke is profound. It also may surprise people to learn that the increased risk of premature death that's associated with social connection is on par with the risk that we see from smoking daily and greater than the risk we see associated with obesity. So this is a profound public health challenge, and it's why we have to address it with the focus and the resources and the attention that we afford to public health issues like tobacco, diabetes, and obesity.
So, just bringing this up because it's one of those things. And you can actually read the article here where it's talking about loneliness has affected tons of people and actually made it where just a lot of people are just lonely, and it's just really unhealthy for you. Now, yes, of course, you may get people who are natural loners and things of that nature, but still, humans are a social species. And one of those things that a lot of people just, it goes back to my argument about the people who are just like don't actually want to help people that may actually have profound loneliness issues. And I will say this. I will put my money on this, and I will say this. we need to stop treating loneliness as a, well, that's your problem to actually fix. We need to stop treating it as, oh, well, if somebody's lonely, someone feels like they can't find somebody to, spend time with them sometime, if they are treating loneliness as, well, it's just a you problem, or that's what you get for being a disgusting person with testicles. Like we see a lot of people on the left doing, then we have a fucking problem, because we all know things like stress can actually kill. We know that is a fact. We know that things like having a sedentary lifestyle can actually kill. But loneliness is a killer too. And it's not, some of the immediate things like people who try to unalive themselves. It's just an unhealthy situation. And yeah, it can lead to other unhealthy situations. It can lead to kind of a cascading effect. But like, why would you want to see your fellow human beings in a state where they are lonely like that? I don't get it. And maybe that's just my compassion. And no, I'm not talking about like mandatory girlfriends for incels or some shit like that. That's stupid. But we have so far had a destruction of where people are have community now. One of the things the reasons why I always love going to library shows is because one, they're free, or they require your gift, or like a donation or something like that nature. Two, it's a way of people actually coming together. And most library shows that I go to, they're they're free to get in, and they're doing it for the community. And you get people in, I will say it, you get people that may be socially awkward, that may have some maybe neuroatypical, but I still sit back and talk to these people because, man, they're coming out, they're going out, mostly more than these motherfuckers who are just so fucking socially awkward. You can't order a pizza over the phone, and they want to come out and have fun and interact with people. And that's why I love library shows. That's why you'll see me going live, talking to people, having conversations with people, because in the end, it actually, you see people like trying to connect, human connection, and that's always fucking fun. And I'm sorry, like, the left needs to like get on this whole, like, we need to like stop treating these, like, a lot of people who have loneliness issues like they're fucking pariahs. We make so many like social justice, like, kind of like, prescriptions. We say, oh, this is done that way, this is this way because of, the capitalist system. And we're so fucking slow to do one thing that, costs no money, and that's reach out to be a friend to some of these people. And sometimes that's all it's needed. Like, that's all is needed sometimes. And we are noticing that loneliness is killing people. So why not? Why the fuck not? Aren't we spending more time trying to reach these people, trying to make it where more of these people are, have some sort of fellowship? Not everybody goes to church. Not everybody is church was a way for some people to have community, and not everybody's going to actually do that. It's not a thing that everybody's going to do. So why don't we have, non-religious church ceremonies where people are just getting together. We used to be able to do this, and yes, I get it. Some people are working 2 or 3 jobs. Some people are working on a side hustle while they're streaming. But in the end, what does it cost for us to show a little bit more compassion than we show now to some of these people that are lonely? Because I guarantee you, some of these people do need just that helping hand. But, goes on deaf ears sometimes. Anyway, this is like my little rant that I want to do it, and I saw that in that article. I thought it was fairly interesting because loneliness is not just a psychological issue that are hurting people. It's actually something more than that. It's actually going to physical health, and we got to do better. We got to reach out better, and we gotta. When you help somebody that's lonely, you're helping out yourself too, because in the end, you're getting the benefit of having a new friend. And yeah, maybe we need to start making sure that people can actually know the difference between a friend and a friend zone and other interpersonal relationships. But it starts with just being a friend to some people. And you'll never know how well that actually works to helping them. It may save a life. But anyway, like, share, and subscribe. Definitely. Thank you for watching this video clip, and we're gonna cut this segment off now, and we're gonna keep on going to our next video. All right. So I think this coloring is coming out really well. One of the things that I one of the things that I try to do with, especially when it comes to like a real person coloring, I try to make the. I definitely try on a lot of it to kind of like put my own touches on it, but I still try to keep to a real person's face. And maybe that's just my thing that I do, but yeah. Anyway, um, and also like with something like this, basically the reason why it looks a little bit more proportioned and real compared to what I normally do for characters is somebody sent me a picture. I printed it out, and I not only did I print it out, I used my light pad to copy it, so that's why it looks a little bit more real than normal. Cause you know me, I be doing big anime eyes. Um. Anyway, all right. Let's kind of get to this um next wonderful video that I'm gonna be going over, and oh yeah, it's gonna be one of those videos. You know I love you guys, right? This is the reason why I do this, right? I actually want to make sure that you guys are actually enjoying the show and shit like that. So let's get to this next video. Um, so I want to introduce you guys. I don't know if you've ever heard of this commentary creator before, but it's this guy. It's this guy. His name is Steven Crowder. I know, right? Like, I don't know. He's like this right wing grifter. I mean, this right wing commentator who recently got a bit of bad news. Well, we heard a bit of bad news about him. It seems as if Steven, and I want to welcome him to the divorcee club. It seems like Steven's wife is doing something called leaving the fuck away from him. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that, but it seems like Steven's wife is leaving him. And we went over that video before. We went over that video of him just being a total asshole to her in his own admission, saying that he was telling her watch it after he felt he was being disrespectful. And spousal abuse, right? Spousal abuse being caught on tape, right? Who would have thought about that? But also, our boy Steven Crowder has been accused of, I don't know, putting his testicles on people, exposing himself to people, like in a really disgusting way. Somebody sleep and he puts his penis or his testicles on somebody's shoulder. And I don't know how you can put your testicles on somebody's shoulder without having your penis there, but maybe he hangs low. I mean, like, maybe his balls hang low. Do they wobble to and fro? Can you tie him in a knot? Can you tie him in a bow? Can you throw him over somebody's shoulder because you're a sexual assaulter? Okay. Yeah, no, that didn't work out as well as I thought it would be. But still, Steven Crowder has, and this was his response to it. Let's see what his response to it. Let's go.
Okay, all right. So
and now there's this newspaper article out this morning where it says, quote, Crowder was known to expose his genitals to staffers.
well, hold on a second. Yes. Yes.
Just wait. I mean,
That did happen. I mean, what are you talking about? The Terminator 2 sketch?
no, but at the time you only had 5 employees and they were all male.
Well, yeah, I know, but is
That doesn't mean anything. You had a male that you were calling not gay Jared, Steven. That's it. It's sexual harassment and sexual assault can happen between 2 men, 2 women, a man and a woman, 2 non-binary persons, a man and a non-binary person, a woman and a non-binary person. It can happen. That doesn't excuse it, Steven. Just because you, of course, as you said before, had a brief bisexual phase, Mr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde bisexual phase, that it doesn't mean that you can't sexual harass somebody if you claim that phase is over. And just to let you guys know, you can't have a phase of being bisexual. Either you're bisexual or not. Either you're straight or not. Nobody can convince you to like a penis. Nobody can convince you to like a penis if you don't already like penis. That's not a thing, and nobody can groom you into saying, "Oh, you should like penis. You should put a dick in your mouth, even though you don't want to." That's not a thing that happens. So yeah, So, all right, Steven, let's go. Let's hear that.
it was a Terminator 2 sketch? Because remember the nudies didn't fit?
Oh,
is it that
right.
one, Sam?
Yeah.
Well, now there
Was
are...
it the ET ones through the cornfields where we had to run naked through the cornfields?
Yeah, we were naked in that one. Yeah.
We were naked in that one.
This sounds like it's been more telling than what he think he really is, because if you're constantly writing skits and scripts, wow, where you have to be naked in front of people, dog, it's not the flex that you think it is, man. Because it just sounds like you're using your power as an excuse to get naked in front of people. That's it. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like you're using your power as somebody's boss to get naked in front of them so you can show them your penis. Now they may need a microscope to see it, but that's what it sounds like. It sounds like you're using your power as, I'm the writer, and in this writer, I get to I'm writing that I'm simulating a threesome with like two big titty goth chicks that like anime. That's what it sounds like, Steven. That's all obviously that you're writing a script and to just come up with these things like, oh yeah, no, I needed to show my testes for some reason. That's stupid, dog. But let's continue.
That one too.
That was a good one. That was the night, though.
Was it gay Captain America? Because what happened is
A little cold.
the onesie didn't fit, so we just had to make it a nosy, and there was no.
Well, now that there are ladies here, we have to run things differently. This isn't like the Terminator clip.
Well, I know it's not like the Terminator clip. Do we have? Well, yeah. Do we have the Terminator clip?
Let's play the clip.
Yeah, I got it here.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, here's the thing. If motherfucking HB motherfucking O, can actually show people wearing the sock, and like you can go get nude stockings, and you are already literally doing motherfucking CGI. You can CGI that shit out, but he has to show this shit because look at his ass, right?
Come with me if you want to learn. Look, okay.
See, it's not necessary that he needs to do that. It's not. I understand. It's not. He just wanted to do that. He just wanted to show himself because he has some issues he needs to work out. But let's go.
Of course,
That's
yes. Many
inappropriate.
people saw my balls,
Well, yeah.
but I had a sock on because the nudies wouldn't fit. You couldn't do it. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a large posterior.
Yes, exactly.
So nudies don't.
And there were
always-
also times where we played the spot the ball game.
Yeah.
Well, we need to stay on topic as well.
Okay.
Continue-
And see, that shit wasn't funny, Steven. But when you literally say, "Well, I have to play spot the ball," that doesn't. And dude who's supposed to be pretending to be HR or whatever like that. First of all, no. He should like take a hint from his good buddy Elon. HR will never allow you to threaten the company. They will fire your ass before they threaten the company. Before you threaten the company. But let's continue.
That was a topic.
Continuing with the infractions, Riley said, quote, "Govern me harder, daddy."
Riley?
Oh. She ran away.
She doesn't even seem remorseful.
Wow. Jeez, Riley.
Riley said that. These aren't all that bad. I mean,
taking
but thank God
ownership.
we didn't get to the high one. Your mic isn't really working all that well.
Yeah.
I think.
Wait,
You know, actually, hold on a second. The gain, you hit the gain button over here.
Oh, okay. Let me.
It's right there.
Is that your testicle?
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
I mean, like, this idiot has the maturity range of a fucking 12-year-old. It's so goddamn stupid. It is so goddamn stupid. Why do people even like watching this fool? I don't know. I don't even fucking know. Because in the end, like, is it just because he owns the libs or he makes fun of the people that you want to be making fun of? It's stupid. And quite frankly, it hurts my head. Like, how much of a child? Look, like, let's look at this right here. And I know I'm in front of it, but how much of a child do you have to be to hold your security blanket? Hold your security blanket right there on screen every day. Because that's all it is. He needs to feel like a big man. And then, you know, of course, they hit the button about him allegedly having a shut up talking button. Let him finish his horrible ass skit. Steven Crowder's a bitch. He is just literally a bitch. And like, fuck him. I hope his wife takes all the monies so she can buy herself 2 cars. But anyway, like, share, and subscribe. I'm gonna cut this video segment here, and yeah, there we go. Let's go back to my art. No, wrong thing. Yeah, there we go. This is turning out really well. It just turned out really well. You know, it's funny. Talking to a new friend, and they found out that I had did a piece of art for their friend, so they sent me a picture, and it was yeah. That's just all I'm gonna say about it. It was anyway. Oh shit. Oh, let's do this video. Let's do this video. So I'm just gonna actually start this right here. I want you guys to actually watch this. And you know what? Let's see. Let's go.
Here! Welcome to Ukraine.
Yeah. Wait. Besides the disgusting ass toilet, and I should know I'm a man that actually keeps his house clean. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Let's watch this. Is that this man pulling out his hair? Is that this man pulling out his hair? Oh my god. Okay, let's go. And then like this is just nasty. This is just nasty as shit. You can flush this shit. I'm sorry. Get a toilet bowl. Get some. If you have to get some motherfucking Coke, not the powder, that Coke. And just scrub the shit out of it like you doing your own little fucking DIY. Do that, but that shit. God. With the bidet, or is that just a sink? No, that's just a sink. Look, the history of Ukraine, a short course. Putin's people, how the KGB took back Russia, then took on the West. We need to talk about Putin, how the West gets him wrong. So much Putin simps. Okay. Oh, no, I don't want to focus on that. All right, so here's the thing, guys. If you don't know who that was, we're gonna actually bring it up. And longtime viewers of the channel know that I had a considerable amount of videos talking about this man right here. This guy. Gonzalo Lara, or as he's become affectionately known as Coach Red Pill. And yes, Coach Red Pill had been warned multiple times to get the fuck out of motherfucking Ukraine. He's been a pro-Ukraine shield. Pro-Russia shield. And we've actually had videos where he started talking about how Ukraine is like just the bestest and all that other good. Russia is the bestest and Ukraine should just give up and the war is only going to last this long. And yeah, Gonzalo, that was over a year ago. What have your ass been up to? He had already been warned. Let's read the article a little bit. According to an investigation, the man is a citizen of a Latin American country, but has lived in Kharkiv, for several years now. Law enforcement authorities accuse him of supporting Russian occupation and valorizing Moscow's apparent war crimes during the war. Additionally, he has also engaged in attempts to discredit Ukraine's highest military and political leadership, In spring of 2020, he filmed provocative videos showing the faces of Ukraine soldiers and insulting the country's defenders. He posted videos on his YouTube and Twitter, where he has nearly 300,000 subscribers. The SVU has also accused him of denying the facts that Russian missile strikes on Ukraine cities and the mass killings of civilians and invading forces. During the search of his possessions, law enforcement officials found mobile phones and a computer that contained evidence of his illegal activity. He has been remanded in custody by the court, and the investigation is ongoing. The voice of Ukraine. Nope, that wasn't it. So yeah, this is original place where you can actually see the article. Now, here, keep in mind that he had been originally requested to leave Ukraine because they thought he was a spy. And yet he wanted to stay. Now, Coach Red Pill himself, Gonzala, has actually said, go to places where women don't have no other choice but to choose you as the best choice. Yeah, this is what happens. This is what the fuck happens. And not only that, of course, you know, Gonzala has been remember he said he was kicked out of university because of certain suspicions people have for a semester. And yeah, Coach Red Pill is a piece of shit. And I am glad that they are finally trying to alleviate his citizenships from Ukraine. Now, if you are going to say to me, like, but shouldn't he have freedom of speech? And what about, you know, letting the man speak his mind? If he thinks Russia is A-okay, why not they let him say and do what he wants to? And to that I say, the motherfuckers that claim for free speech are the same ones that get mad about, oh, you burning the flag. You're burning the flag. What about free speech? These motherfuckers are under attack from Russia, a country that wants to wipe them out of existence. And he's cheerleader, even though he's not they've asked him to leave before. So, like, I'm not sorry about Coach Red Pill getting arrested. Play stupid games, get stupid ass prizes. And he's getting the prize of his motherfucking life. They are now inviting him to stay longer. A lot longer. So, good luck, Coach Red Pill. What else will you be swallowing besides the red pill? Alright. Like, share, and subscribe, and all that other good shit. Yeah, we're gonna cut this segment here. Oh man. What else is he gonna be swallowing besides the red pill? Some dick! You wanted Russia to come and take us over, motherfucker. Yeah, we gonna show you their punishment in Russian. God damn. I have issues. Oh man. Alright. The fuck? So I think this is turning out really well, guys. You tell me. I think this is turning out really well. For what I have to do to actually get it the way I want to, I think it's turning out real well. Anyway. Let's get to this next video. I think I'm gonna just do a few segments tonight. I really want to work on this, have it done by the time I spend time with my new friend. Anyway, let's go to the next segment. All right, so We're gonna go to the next segment. Let's go. All right, so kind of a little bit of a serious time here. Recently, we had another mass shooting, and I don't know what it is. I don't know what we have to do or what experiences that we have to have to deal with a lot of the problem that comes with mass shootings. It's one of those things where it's just like we know what the solution is, but a lot of our politicians are too fucking cowardly to try to do something about it. So they lie and puff their chest out and come up with straw mans of how to fix it. And then when you have the opportunity to fix it, well, they have the opportunity to fix it, they don't do shit about it. And it's almost as if they're throwing out these things in order to distract from what needs to be done. Guns. That's just it. We need to deal with all of the guns in the country. And until we do that, we're going to still keep having these mass shootings and kids are going to die and all this other good shit. And nobody wants to do anything about it. So let's see how another country handled it when they were dealing with mass shootings. So let's go.
Hundreds of students ran for their lives.
We didn't think this would ever happen.
The shooting at an elementary school in Newtown, Virginia Tech.
Parkland Columbine High School.
A total of 15 people.
33 dead.
20 children, 7 adults.
More than 240,000 US students have experienced gun violence at school since Columbine in 1999. But in the UK...
And I actually was in school. Like, this has been more than the last 24 fucking years. We have been seeing just victim after victim after victim after victim of school shootings. And it's only in America. But let's continue.
It's a different story. Private ownership of all handguns and semi-automatic rifles is banned, a concept unimaginable in America. But how have these two inextricably linked nations ended up with such vastly different attitudes on guns? And how did this massive change in the UK even happen? To understand, we have to go back to 1996, when the Dunblane massacre changed everything.
Grief, shock and disbelief in the Scottish town of Dunblane.
A former scout leader with a grudge.
It is a tragedy without precedent.
So, they said it, like, how did this happen where one country, private ownership of guns, and what the U.S. has is, let's just throw whatever we can to the fucking NRA and let the chips fall over their maize. How did this happen? And it was one school shooting. But let's continue.
16 tiny children died right here at Dunblane Primary School. The massacre, carried out by a man who had licenses for his guns, was enough to change the UK's gun laws forever. What's truly amazing is that by the end of the next year, it became illegal to own a handgun in the UK. But how did the UK get to that point so fast? It was mainly due to the activism from those personally affected by the attack.
My daughter Sophie was one of the 16 young children who were shot dead at Dunblane Primary School. She and I were on our own. She was my only child.
Dr. Mick.
So, wow, parents actually stepped up and said, no, we're not going to have this shit happen no more. And it wasn't some dumb motherfucking people who get paid from lobbying groups to say, oh, but what about my rights? I'm sorry. Your rights outweigh dead kids. Your rights outweigh dead kids. But I don't know. Yeah. Let's go.
North was an academic before the shooting, but after, he found it impossible to return to that life. So he devoted himself to making sure other parents never had to experience his agony by becoming a gun control activist.
Hi. One of my initial reactions after Dunblane was a feeling that this should never have happened because the guns that the perpetrator used have been too easy to come by.
Dr. North combined forces with other people who were touched by Dunblane, like former Scottish Labour MP Richard Simpson.
Now, he was a doctor at the local hospital at the time, but then after that experience, he changed his entire career, became a Labour MP, and helped to lead the motion to change the gun laws in the UK.
What I discovered was that the then Conservative government was in the process of actually seeking to deregulate the process by which guns were regulated in the United Kingdom. And that really made me very annoyed.
These two men were part of a movement fighting to be heard by politicians.
So that's actually really, really interesting. That, as he said, the Conservatives were looking to motherfucking remove more restrictions. And yeah, that would have led to more dead kids. And if you don't think that would have led to more dead kids, look at the US. But let's continue.
Residents of Dunblane and relatives of victims started speaking out and organising public relations campaigns and creating petitions.
Politicians weren't necessarily used to hearing from the victims of shooting incidents.
Everyone who says, I enjoy the sport, I want to hold the gun in my hand and have the live ammunition. What I say is, you have those emotions for enjoying your sport, but feel the emotions of a parent who is never going to see their child again.
So that is so the whole argument about, well, I do it for sport and it makes me feel good. It's my identity. It makes me feel like it makes me feel powerful instead of some weak little bitch, because I wrap my identity around, a tool, not necessarily who I am. Yeah, no, and they just came in and calmly said, if your kid was killed by it, how would you feel? It's pushing that human fucking empathy. And yeah. But let's go.
Really a massive groundswell, a bit like the climate extinction movement now. It wasn't highly coordinated or paid for.
So we had a petition called the Snowdrop Petition, which was getting the public to sign up for a ban on handguns, eventually gaining over 700,000 signatures. Within 2 years, a total ban on handguns had been introduced in this country.
By 1999, over 165,000 guns and over 700 tons of ammo had been surrendered.
There was a lot of opposition to it, and it was suggested that it would actually badly affect people who used guns for sport, but it hasn't done so.
What we did was a major achievement, and I'm very satisfied with.
So it's the whole doom and gloom and fear of, but if we take it away, then it never happened. Now, is that saying that there are no violent crimes in England? No, that's not what that's saying at all. But the whole idea of just need gun go boom, make me feel like a man. They totally abandoned it, and I have to say, it's fucking awesome. Not only that, but you get a lot of people who, I don't know, you run into the cops and they're not totally trigger happy and itchy, trigger finger itchy, when you run into a cop, because, they don't have to worry that everybody has a gun on them. and maybe more people can actually live for interactions with cops. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, right? This helps out all the way around. But no, a lot of people base their identity on being able to wave a fucking tool around because we know that makes you more of a man, right? Right? That makes you more of a man, right? But all right, let's go. Let's go.
What we were able to do.
Dunblane happened. The gun laws were overhauled before Columbine even happened 2 years earlier. It's like the precedent was set. We knew what was starting to happen across the world.
And 2 years later, on April 20th, 1999, 2 teenagers shot and killed 12 fellow students and a teacher at Columbine High School near Denver, Colorado. Just like Dunblane did in the UK, Columbine shocked Americans. It wasn't the first school shooting in the US, but those images captured on live TV set something off that had ripple effects throughout the country. And just like in Dunblane, no one was closer to the situation than the victims' parents.
And it almost seemed like America ratcheted up the fear of, what stops a bad guy with a gun, a good guy with a gun, even though time after time after time again, we don't see that. We see that when people are in that situation, they fucking run. But, all right, let's go.
I'm the father of Daniel Mauser. He was one of the students killed at Columbine High School. He was 15 years old.
Like Mick North before him, Tom devoted his life to fighting for gun control, even taking a year off from work to lobby at the state capitol.
Just 2 weeks before Columbine, at the dinner table, Daniel asked me a question based on a conversation that he had with other members of the debate team. He said, "Dad, did you know there were loopholes in the Brady Bill?" Brady Bill is a national law that requires background checks to purchase a gun. And I just kind of blew it off. He was then killed with a gun that was purchased through a loophole in the Brady Bill. I mean, how could I not act on that? To me, that was very prophetic. And it made me realize that when we have loopholes like that, when we have so much carnage in this country, we have to do something about it. I became very vocal, active.
And Tom did make some very real progress on a state level soon after, helping to introduce a bill.
So that's actually really, really great, especially when you get people that just are touched by tragedy so much that they don't want anybody else to go through that tragedy. That's actually really, really great. That's fucking human empathy. But as we know, there's a but.
To close the same gun show loophole he and Daniel had discussed over dinner. In 2000, the public voted and passed Colorado's answer to the Brady Bill by an overwhelming majority of about 70%.
I felt that I did something to honor Daniel. I did something in response to something he brought up to me.
But this small victory at the state level in Colorado was overshadowed by strong national backlash against gun safety laws. Barely a year after Columbine, then NRA President Charlton Heston gave this famous threat.
From my cold, dead hands.
Even though I don't believe in hell, I hope he burns in hell. I'm sorry, it's just like, fuck Charlton Heston. I'm just saying, like, fuck him. But let's go. Like, did you know that they literally had a NRA meeting right after Columbine, and it was like, no, fuck it, we need to suck that lobbyist dick.
America, we are so wrapped up in individualism and rights that we say, well, no, we can't do that because that might possibly affect my rights. And for a lot of people, that's more important than what could possibly happen to them or their neighbors. It's a cultural issue that is very starkly different between us and other nations. I think it's shameful in the U.S. that we have failed to really react in any significant way.
Since Columbine, the narrative in the US around gun rights and gun control has only become more polarizing.
Restricting law-abiding Americans from acquiring guns is obviously unconstitutional.
Is it time to repeal the Second
So a lot of people don't actually read the Second Amendment. It's in the absence of a well-regulated militia in the absence of a well-regulated militia, the right to bear arms should not be abridged. The fact is, we have, in theory, a well-regulated militia. We do. And when I talk about the army or shit like that, we have fucking police officers. Though that's supposedly, and I use that term loosely, supposedly a well-regulated militia of supposed community members that are regulated. Why the fuck do you need a gun other than to, like, you know, make up for their penis size? I don't get it. But let's go.
Amendment. The left has their rigid, radical, anti-gun agenda.
Hell yes, we're going to take your AR-15, your AK-47.
In the US, barely any federal gun control laws have passed since Columbine. In fact, experts say the most significant change in gun law is when politicians let a Clinton-era assault weapons ban expire in 2004, making assault weapons like AR-15s legal again. Since then, the AR-15 has been used in almost every notable mass shooting in America. And the problem continues to get worse. The US.
Oh no, it's mental health. Oh no, it's prayer in schools. Oh no, it's. Don't talk about the money that I get from the NRA. But we need God, and, like, I'm sorry, motherfucker. Like, if your God fucking drowns a world full of people, I don't think he's opposed to violence. I'm sorry, if your God is okay with bringing an end of the world, I don't think violence is a thing that he's opposed with. Maybe we should actually get all the motherfuckers who claim to be Christians and actually make sure that they don't have and it's always those fuckers, right? You're not coming for my gun or my Bible. Like, didn't your Christ tell you to turn the other cheek, dog? Like, wasn't that the teaching that your Christ told you? Not, let's get an Emerald rifle. All right, let's go.
Has more firearms per person than any other country in the world. And it's the only country in the world that has more guns than people. And the US gun homicide rate is 25 times that of other high-income countries, including the UK.
The main problem is not necessarily the Second Amendment, but how that has been interpreted.
In America, there needs to be an understanding of how to tighten the law without grossly infringing on what are perceived of as rights under the Second Amendment.
But it does seem ridiculous to use the words of the Founding Fathers to decide how you control or don't control weapons that are usually used in war zones.
There have been so many mass shootings since Columbine that many Americans feel hopeless about reform. The fact remains, however, that 61% of Americans do support stricter gun laws. And there are many potential changes, such as closing the gun show loophole or restricting assault weapons, that would make a huge impact and would not go as far as a total ban on firearms.
I mean, like, and here's my thing with this, and that's the end of the video, basically. What actually I don't get is, don't people think that, like, hey, maybe I can get fucked up by this whole situation and not know it? Like, come on, self-preservation is a thing, y'all. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm looking at it the wrong fucking way. Maybe I'm looking at it as, like, I don't want to be shot and I don't want people around me to be shot. So maybe we just should do something about the guns that we have. But anyway, guys, like, share, and subscribe, all that other good shit. And yeah, we're gonna cut this video segment here. All right. So, I think this is actually turning out really, really well. And I have to get the color on it. On more of the face. I know I do. I can't do that video right now. Of course, I want to do that video. I oh. I anyway. So I will say this. Fuck, do I feel like getting in trouble today? Do I feel like getting in trouble today? Oh, let me see if I can actually find that video. Let me turn this off right quick. Oh God, he removed that video. He removed the video. Hold on. Did he keep it up? He removed the video. He's such a bitch. Oh my God, this man is such a little bitch. Okay. Hold on, look, I'm trying to find it. Hold on, I'm looking for something, guys. I'm looking for something, guy. Fuck it, we just gonna do this video. We gonna do this video. Let's do it. Let's fucking do it. Let's fucking do this. All right. So, our good friend, and this is the reason why I'm bringing it up. Okay. Our good friend, Fadiq, FD Signifier, has been starting some more drama lately. And, I don't think he wants this smoke. Because I will say this, and I had to light a candle because I'm cool like that. This fool, I'm gonna show you some of the reasons why I'm actually doing this. And here, let me actually just do this because I'm going into my analytics. Hold on. Go to YouTube Studios, open a new tab. So every once in a while I get like people coming across my FD Signifier videos, and like when you look at like the comments that I get, it's more along the lines of like, yeah, he's given black folks a bad motherfucking name. Because he claims to be a leftist, but this fool actually just, he says it. He does it just because he's making his bank this way. He's not a leftist. He's just stumbled upon a motherfucking left type of audience. And it all started with his Bo Burnham video, which I would defend to this day that with FD, the way FD picked that apart, it was totally a dishonest way. He actually gave a dishonest framing of how Bo Burnham was talking about things. And he got an audience full of, let's just say it, a lot of leftists who are white people that don't like white people. And I'm sorry, like that's just not a thing that we should actually do. As somebody who's on the left, that's not something that we should actually push. And he thought he can like let's be honest with you. He has said some shit about, white leftists, and he talks about Vosh all the time. He talks about Xander Hall, but he's actually stirred the fucking hornet's nest. And I am not somebody who says, "Oh, Destiny's a alt-writer" or some shit like that. He's not necessarily, or he's more left than what people give him credit for. He's a asshole, and his politics are horrific and atrocious. So I guess it's ferocious when he makes his politics off of spite. But this is not the fight you want to pick, dog. But let's go ahead and listen to him bitch, whine, and complain that somebody is talking about him. And oh yeah, dude, you don't want this fight. But let's go. I mean, like, dog, take his penis out of your mouth. Just saying. Like, this is not the time to be dick riding. You complaining about Destiny and Killer Mike. No, it hasn't. It's been, let's do shit that's effective and not just bitch and cry that, oh, I can't get my perfect fucking socialist paradise, even I don't want to go out and do any work. Killer Mike has been out there pushing to make sure that we don't get a fascist like Trump in office again. Not only that, he is really in the shitter for motherfucking supporting Nina Turner. So before you actually start coming out with bullshit, you dumb fuck, be honest and stop trying to be dishonestly frame shit. Yes, Killer Mike has made some interest in trying to actually move the country other than take YouTube as a job. But let's go. You shitting on the man. So let's go. I mean, like, you say shit to get on my nerve all the time, but it doesn't hurt because fuck your feelings of having a hero. You either agree with them or you don't. But don't sit back and act like somebody is beholden to exactly what you want them to say. Oh, this is going to be a hard one. Let's go. Spoken like a true fucking follower. Oh, my heroes. Oh, my Kanye West. Oh, like, no, stop. That's why you are the idiot that you are. That's the reason why you're still a fucking woke hotep. Because you are still waiting on motherfucking Superman. That's why you're disillusioned. That's why you want to, oh, but my heroes, my heroes. That's why. Because you're still waiting for fucking Superman. And while you're waiting for Superman, you're not doing shit but crying and whining and my hero this and Kanye that. And like, no, grow the fuck up. God damn. But let's go. Notice he's doing cuts, right? This is funny. This is notice he's doing cuts, right? Because I know and I know I have pauses when I'm talking to people on live. But this motherfucker can't stop from saying ignorant shit because he doesn't have the power of editing behind him. That's the reason why. That's the reason why you see this shit. But let's go. You bitch. You get on here and literally told somebody that you don't want to talk to white people and teach them about your interactions. You don't want to do shit in public and you don't want to do shit in private. You sit back here and try to dog the shit out of Kidology about how you was pissed off and you was upset. But you want to talk about somebody else's motherfucking personal things? You defended DJ Mule, somebody who's an apologist for abuse. How fucking dare you, dog? How dare you? You are a fucking coward. I don't believe this shit. You are a fucking child. And we're the same age. I am 41. But you are so intent on tearing other motherfuckers down because they're not pure enough for you. You're falling into this whole idea of, oh, no. Like, no. And the problem is, you are so fucking weak that you can't handle criticism. I still have the screenshot about you whining that I recorded your screen capture while you was streaming live on YouTube. But I guess you have to have a public and private face, right? By the way, this is somebody who is decrying, oh, you should have a separate trade. What the fuck does he think that he's doing on YouTube? What, like, does he realize that he's doing this a trade, something that he likes for money? But no, the money is important to him. We'll get to that. What are you offering? 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 Other than bitching and complaining about white leftists. What are you offering? This is the same question I asked to these conservatives about resolving issues. What the fuck are you offering instead of a fucking complaint? But let's continue. Your point in this. I'm not hearing anything. Only thing that I'm hearing is your ass bitching about the fact that you had to do other shit. You had to have a one-on-one on these people. And you know what? You know what? You dumb motherfucker. So the fuck what? We can have all of the conversations. All of them. The fact that you are sitting up here and saying, well, he shouldn't have said this. That's house business. That is literally what he said. That's house business to say. And not acknowledging that there are multiple things that need to be done. I have 100% said to conversations on the internet and conversations between people that poor neighborhoods are despair factories. And not only that, but you have to give people hope that things actually can get better. See, one of my things, and I've said it multiple times on my channel, is, hey, I want to get more black people doing shit like this. Even though I don't agree with your stupid ass, your racist ass, that, you know, with some of the views that you show, I feel that more black people should actually be creators. I believe that. I think the normalization of all views of the spectrum of black people should actually be coming out there. That's me advocating that black people should make money from a trade such as YouTube. Be more creators. Do this. That is something that happens. But you, Mr. Defending a abuse apologist, defending somebody who leaked DMs of a sexual nature about people. You who defends a genocidal apologist. Oh, they talking about stuff in it. Like, I remember not too long ago, and I have the video on it, where this motherfucker is talking about we shouldn't talk about black conservatives. That video is on my channel. He literally has a video. It's like, no, don't talk about black conservatives. You get people something to talk about. But what is he doing now? And see what he said, in the moment, in the community. This is simply put because FD is mad. FD is mad. And it's not really because he's mad. It's because, in other words, his Nebraska Steve, which he's just coding as white guy Steve, or instead of saying Destiny, he's trying to code Destiny as just some white guy that doesn't know anything. That's what he's trying to do. This bigoted ass motherfucker. Let's go. You can have a conversation about all of it. You dumb fuck. I understand the whole thing about walking and chewing gum may be hard for somebody like you that has only about 3 brain cells, 2 of them which are taken up by the fact that, you know, maybe I'm upset because I found out my wife's 23andMe had some white family members in it. Like, maybe that takes some of it. But no, you can do more than one conversation at a time. Somebody can have a conversation over here. Somebody can have a conversation over here. And here, dumb fuck, just because it's a conservative talking point doesn't always mean that it's an incorrect talking point or you have to fight against everybody who says it. It's a thing that can happen. But let's go. And see, there he has it. Freudian slip already, right there. Freudian slip. This called him a black conservative. Killer Mike is not a black conservative. And the fact that you come out and say some shit like that lets us know what this is about. This is about fucking clout. This is about fucking clout. That's all this is about. Oh my God, this has been muted the whole time. But let's go.
That's frustrating. And yes, it requires a critique. And if you don't understand, just for those who don't, if you don't understand how there is no way to solve black people's problems without massive, what's the word I want to use here? Be careful. There is no way to solve black people's problems in America without massive social and economic change.
So this is my problem with this fucker, right? If it was just that he was somebody who fucking just only cared about black people, that's fine. But don't try to hide it between your leftism. I have been on the fucking record, my goddamn self was like, why don't we do something for everybody? Make a lot of the programs that won't just help black people universal to help all people that are affected by that same economic condition. Because dumb fucks like this will be the same person that will, they don't want, reparations. They want revenge. Let's give as reparation motherfucking Medicare for all. Let's give as reparations motherfucking Medicare for all with the mental health component. Let's redo the new motherfucking deal. Let's do the new deal that fucking Roosevelt was proposing before he died. But no, that will never be enough for dumb fucks like this. You want to know why? Because it's not just specifically helping black people. Even though we know that universal programs help everybody. We know that that game has been played where if it's just perceived helping black people, it will never be resolved. This motherfucker knows that Reagan used that whole thing about welfare creams, even though white people are on welfare more than black people, against the whole idea of the welfare state. But he's too caught up in his desire for revenge and his fucking racism to actually deal with this shit. But let's continue.
There's no way to do it. If black people do not organize and resist and engage and find ways to seize the levers of power politically and economically.
It's about revenge. There it goes. This is all about revenge. That's all it's about. But I will ask this dumb fuck one specific thing. One specific thing. You would ask him, why is it that only a small percentage of people, straight white man control everything? He will say, well, no, that it's so small they shouldn't control everything. Answer me this, you dumb fuck. With only 15 to 20% of the population, how much change in populations when you're advocating only to vote for the people that look like you, and you have the racists advocating for only people to vote look like them? How much political power do you fucking think you will get? It's about building coalitions. And no, that's not about, I'm going to make these white people feel guilty to want to do what I want. No, it's about building coalitions. Every time I do a video, I keep asking, why don't you mention Fred Hampton? Because it goes against your narrative about building coalitions, about a group of people working. But let's continue.
In this country, if we cannot mobilize, all of black people will never change. There will always be a handful of black folks like a Killer Mike, like myself, wealthy YouTuber FD Signifier, famous wealthy YouTuber FD Signifier according to Destiny. There will always be a handful of black people.
And this is where we really bring it in. Come on, let's go.
That were born lucky, that had access to the resources, or were just hyper talented, the talented 10th. There will always be black people that make it there. There will always be that. But the majority of black people who have been designated as the underclass in America's capitalist system will never make it by themselves. It will never be a bootstraps, LLC, start you a business, buy you some stock moves for black people to get us out this situation. It does not work. The math literally doesn't math in that situation. I will leave some videos and some readings in the description to explain it. I'm not going to explain it right now. The short version is the numbers literally do not add up. If you are black and you are wealthy, or even just making good money in America, you are doing it two ways. You have found access to white capital, or you are exploiting black people. That's it. I'm sorry.
And what do you think you're doing? What is it that you think you're doing? Because I don't know, it seems like to me a lot of your audience are people that want to, I don't know, shit on white people, which a lot of them are, I know it's going to sound amazing to you. A lot of them are white leftists that like to shit on other white people. That's like, it's crazy. It's almost as if you want to push this idea of guilt, just like the motherfuckers Black Hammer did, paying on people's guilt of being white in order to make your money. But let's continue.
That's the reality of the situation. You are either a landlord in the hood, or you found a way into a white institution to get some money. Right? You made. Let me back away from that a little bit. There's always been entrepreneurs in Black communities that have made good money because they opened up, a handful of barbershops. Shout out to some people in my family, because
talk about playing a stereotype. I'm just saying, talk about playing a stereotype, right? The only way Black people get rich in the hood is being a landlord or opening up a barbershop. You do irrevocable harm every time you open your goddamn mouth. You dumb fuck. But let's go.
They came up with a service or a situation or a hustle. Shout out to a lot of Black folks. Black ingenuity, entrepreneurship is still a thing. But the type of money that's needed to uplift an entire nation of Black people does not exist. It does not exist. The Greenwood Bank that Killer Mike and his homies promote is a white-owned bank. It's a white-owned bank, and the money goes to white people. They get to control and make some and take opportunities to take some of that money and divvy it out to Black folks with good enough credit for their own business ventures. Dope. I might get.
I don't know anymore. Like, is it just me, or does he just sound? Is it just like, if you want to resolve racism, but constantly bringing up race in a negative connotation, dude, you ain't sounding any better than what I hear from the dumb other fucking races when I talk about they ass. I don't get it, man. I don't fucking get it. This is what pisses me off, right? Like, I get, like, okay. Shocking, right? I'm Black. Like the kinky hair, like whatever they call it, C9 or whatever the fuck. I know it's gray. I grew up in the South Side of Chicago, Algor and Gresham neighborhood. I've had to deal with issues of being Black all my life, even when I was in like office work, even with living in suburbs. I've had to deal with Black being all my life. You know, one thing that I just don't get with people like this, their insistence on, well, fuck those white people, no matter what they believe. Or no, if you white, you're automatically bad. That's not how that works, dog. That's not at all how that works. And goddamn, like I don't know what else to say. This shit is unbelievably stupid. But let's continue.
Get me a Greenwood car. It is what it is. But the idea that a Greenwood bank is going to save Black people through capitalism and economics is bullshit. The math doesn't matter.
So my question is, what is your solution? What is your solution? Besides vote more Black people into office, which, we should have more representation proportionate to the amount of people in the population. Don't get me wrong, but what is your solution other than saying white people bad and white people should just genuflex to black people because reasons? I need a solution, dog. What I keep hearing is like I still want to keep the same racist system. I just want to be on top. But all right, maybe he's going to offer something different.
Right? Imagine trying to leave a maze without recognizable patterns. That's what it's like analyzed with no systemic analysis. Yes. At the end of the day, if I want to be gracious to Killer Mike, who I don't feel in my heart is a true shill and grifter, he's just a hustler, right? If I want to be gracious with Killer Mike knows what will play and knows what won't, and knows that if you try to press the systemic analysis button for black people, you will not get a platform. He'll be on YouTube like my ass. What were the things you told the children you served? Certainly you didn't tell them sorry situation won't change the system dance. Of course not. But that's not my job in the moment. That's the truth. That's the truth. Their situation can get better through access to resources, a little bit of luck, a good judge that's not going to throw the book at them, and some hard work. But as soon as they get over and get out the situation, there will be someone in their place. And that's the thing people don't like to engage with. People make it seem like I'm a downer for keeping it real. Facts over feelings, right? I'm not trying to be a downer, y'all. I'm not trying to make people give up and feel bad.
No, you're just not offering any solutions other than, be mad. Ooh, like, dude, like, I don't. All right, let's go.
I'm just telling you what's bullshit and what's not. And if you pay attention to my content and you've watched, like I got 700,000 views on my Black conservative video, but my video talking about Cop City and offering people the opportunity to actually contribute to some actual direct action, 100-something thousand views, 100-something thousand views, less than 120.
Wow, it's almost as if every creator complains about when they're actually doing things in a motherfucking real life. They always complain about the same goddamn thing. Because we know what it's about for your dumb ass. And I kind of wanted to give you that fucking leeway a little bit because here's the thing. The rest of this video is him bitching and whining that, oh, somebody talked about me. Oh, this. Like, dude, it's all about money to you. You even said it. It's just a job to you. But we're gonna get to that. We're gonna fucking get to that. Let's hear him talk about this.
So I'm not feeling y'all on this. You a Debbie Downer shit, nigga. I'm an entertainer, and I'm gonna entertain you with some shit that I feel good about.
Wait, you were just complaining about the fact that you couldn't motherfucking wait. He's just complaining about the fact that people don't want to do things in real life. People don't watch stuff in real life. What the fuck is this shit he just complaining about? All right, let's go.
That I know is gonna be entertaining. But if you want me to hit the streets and throw bricks, I know y'all niggas not coming anyway. So miss me with that shit. Miss me with that shit. You know?
And yet, while he's complaining about this shit, Killer Mike is actually out there campaigning with people. He's actually out there on the campaign trail. He's actually taking politicals. He's actually doing political events. Who's the bitch? Who is the bitch that complains about shit? Who's the person that's actually pushing shit to do? And who's the, I'm an entertainer? I wonder.
That's a cop-out. Tell me how I'm wrong. Don't tell me I don't have a solution. I tell y'all the solutions all the time. Niggas know the solution.
What is the solutions? Please tell me. Please tell me.
Niggas know the solution.
What's the solutions?
I don't have to tell you that shit. All I can do is educate.
He doesn't have the solutions. He doesn't have the solutions. Like when you say, "I'll give you solutions all the time," okay, what are they? What are they? See, I gave you solutions, right? I gave you one solution earlier. Push for Medicare for all. I gave a solution. That was a solution. What is his solutions? Silence.
And push you in directions. And if I got to do that by putting a raccoon next to Candace Owens, I'm gonna do that. But miss me with ain't no solutions. His comment about buying property is a perfect encapsulation of the problem, saying black people should just buy property without being real about things like bias and home valuation, the hidden cost of common sense solutions. Like there is a black community in Atlanta. The Killer Mike might even fucking live there, for all I know. It's the Camp Creek area. They might be the city of South Fulton now. They incorporated. I don't know the situation. But they got, if you ride through that area, you will see homes that look like $1 million homes. A lot of my peers from undergrad and grad school that are black got married, moved there with their families, lived there in gorgeous houses. They got gorgeous amenities. If you ride through that area, you will think white people live there. But they do not. That's the special thing, for good or for worse, about Atlanta. That niggas in Atlanta got money. But you know what? The property value in that all-black area does not match the property value in the all-white area.
It's almost as if motherfuckers know that. But as everybody has actually pointed out, that I don't know, buying a home is the biggest contributor to the wealth. It's almost as if motherfuckers know that yeah, it's not the same as here. And again, it's like, I don't want to do the whole, black people should build wealth separately of everybody else, because we have instances of where that happened, and it didn't turn out for the black people that looked wealthier than, the white people. But literally, we know the biggest determining factor for generation wealth is home ownership. We know that. Now, if you want to say that it's been closed off not just to black people, but poor white people as well, and then equate that how we should actually decommodify homes as the leftist motherfucking point should be, then there, you have a point. But the fact that you're saying that, well, we can't match the white people, so we shouldn't do it, lets us know what this is really fucking about. But let's go.
Same amenities. The schools ain't that much better. The crime is actually probably better in the black area because niggas been running through Buckhead. It's just because they're black. That's it. That's how this shit works. It's just because it's niggas. So you can buy some property. It's not going to add up because you don't get to make the decision on valuations. Furthermore, if you become a landlord, you're going to be exploiting your own people. You are literally hustling backwards. You're going to get yours, but you're going to have to keep some niggas as tenants. Did I miss anything specifically about Killer Mike's take before
Yeah. No, you didn't miss shit. It just shows where your mind is really at. It just shows where your mind is really at. But let's hear him. Let's hear him. Let's go. Let's go.
I'll move on to fucking Destiny. And it's not just Destiny, though. Destiny is an easy target because that's what he wants to be. So then you got motherfuckers like Destiny. This is semi-related, but not the same topic overall. But I want to get this off my chest. I've been chilling for some days when it comes to this shit, for some months. Let me read. So Destiny. So I tweet about this shit.
Okay, let's read this tweet. Let's read this tweet right here. Let's put this on this screen. Mainstream. Literally, there is nothing wrong, nothing that Killer Mike says in the video that every person couldn't apply to their lives. Wealthy YouTubers like FD signifiers like to treat black people as incapable idiots who only better themselves if they get white saviors help them. Some black commentators think less of black people than most racist KKK Nazis have. I mean, like, I don't know, like, and for the record, you dumb fuck FD, he was being sarcastic, and yeah, he was saying you, and he probably wasn't just being sarcastic. He was saying that you're probably wealthy because, motherfucker. Oh, okay, let's get to it. Let's get to it.
Let me read. So Destiny. So I tweet about this shit, and then Destiny discovers it this morning because Destiny needs content. So here's Destiny's tweet.
Here's the thing. Yes, Destiny needs content, but he's a fucking troll, dude. Like, he doesn't get that. Like, you're so fucking triggered by somebody who you think is lesser than you. You're so fucking triggered. Oh my God. You're so fucking triggered. And it's hilarious. Because you're a child. You're a child. How do you let somebody, maybe 6 years your senior, trigger you so much? And so much so you have to say blocked. Blocked. Look. I get blocking abusive language people, but nobody has ever, no real person, like bots, I block bots all the time. Nobody has ever got me on Twitter to block them because they said something I don't like. And I say that to everybody. Like, if you are a fucking person that you think that you make controversial topics when you're trying to convince people, and people, like, as long as somebody isn't dropping the N-word in my fucking chat, or, like, no. Like, let's go. I want the smoke. I want all the smoke and the fire and the motherfucking coal ash that comes out of it. I want it all. Burn that shit. Let's get some greenhouse gases up in this motherfucker. But blocked. This lets us know how much of a bitch you are. Bitch and blocked. All right, let's go.
There is literally nothing that Killer Mike says in this video that every person couldn't apply to their lives. Wealthy YouTubers like FD Signifier try to treat black people as incapable idiots who can only better themselves if a white savior helps them. Some black commentators think less of black people than the most racist KKK Nazi ever has. That is your boy Destiny. And I got niggas in my fan base that are sub to me and Destiny.
Purity test, boy. Purity test. Purity test, boy. Purity test. All right, let's go. Ooh, let's go.
And niggas wonder why I wouldn't talk to Destiny. Like I'm supposed to take Destiny seriously. Some black commentators think less of black people than Nazis in the KKK. And I'm live here because I'm gonna do a slight bit of trolling. Because I'm gonna tell you what this is. Destiny is the godfather of the debate bros, right? It's Destiny is patient zero. He's the first one to do it.
No, he's not. It's just the first one that you recognize. But the problem comes where you can't defeat somebody like him. You was fucking struggling with Shark, who isn't a debate bro, that was handing you your fucking lunch, even though he was doing it in a kind fucking way. That's the thing. That's the fucking thing. You are incapable of having a live conversation with someone that you have contention with. Look at the conversation you had with Kidology. You are a bitch. You complain, you cry, because that's what you're used to. You're used to having a mic by yourself and needing to motherfucking edit and control. That's why so many jump cuts in this shit. Because he's a fucking coward. He's a blabbering idiot. And he gets in trouble for the shit that he says. Including of which that he gets upset. He got upset over his wife's 23andMe results. I'm not letting that shit go. He got upset over the fact that his wife had some white people in her. The fuck? And then when somebody brought it up, I have the clip when somebody brought it up, he literally says, y'all ain't gonna let that shit go. Like, you said it, you dumb fuck. But let's continue.
Any debate, bro, that you've ever felt was a piece of shit, they are like pinched off turds from the colon of destiny. Okay? Now, again, just to be clear, I am not saying debate is bad. I am not saying debate is useless.
You're saying that you can't do it, and people like Destiny who are not as nice as you want them to be. Like, here's the thing. If you want to say literally that Destiny is a spiteful piece of shit that trolls people and changes his political views based on the fact that he's mad, whoever he's mad at that week, I can get down with that. Like, dude, like, yeah, no, like, is he a motherfucking alt-right like you try to, like, or super racist that you try to, like, motherfucking make out or point to in a number of your video? No, that's not the case. But is he just, you know, somebody who literally may need to, like, take, like, a couple of weeks off sometimes? Maybe, you know, go create a harem and, like, a cult a little bit? Maybe so. But the fact that you're literally equating this motherfucker to a piece of shit, like, no, because he pisses you off. That's just it. You have only thing that you have is he pisses you off. But let's continue.
I don't think it's as useful and important as debaters like to present, but it gets a pass from me. All right. Here's the problem with a Destiny and his ilk, because it's not even all debate stream types. It's mostly the more popular ones, because this type of behavior attracts a certain audience on the internet, right? What Destiny does is he says some ignorant edgelord shit, and then he wants people like me to get mad. So step one complete.
I'm glad he's acknowledging this. I'm fucking glad he's acknowledging this. Like the bitch that he is. I'm glad he's acknowledging this, but let's go.
Now, he does this not just because he's an asshole, but because he knows that within the economy of the internet, the next step to that equation, once upon a time, was to invite a motherfucker on stream. And once he gets on stream, he's going to go from the edgelord Twitter Destiny to radical centrist Destiny.
Now, watch this shit. He's trying to say that Destiny is trying to have him on stream. Okay, sure, let's go. And he's complaining about it, but let's go.
And he's going to take that ridiculous, asinine, inflammatory hot take and bring it down to a low simmer, to a medium boil. And I'm going to come in 38 hot. Like, nigga, I know you not talking. I know shoot protesters, N-word debate Destiny is not quote tweeting me about black people's issues and telling me I don't understand black issues, let alone calling me wealthy. Destiny, the proclaimed millionaire, calling me wealthy. Right? I don't got it like Destiny. I make good money. And I talk about it in the video, so I'll say it here. I make high paid doctor money off YouTube.
That's wealthy, you dumb fuck. That's wealthy! Oh my god! The fucking dishonesty, man. Oh my God, the dishonesty. The fucking dishonesty. Okay. I made high paid doctor money off the like that's wealthy, dog. That's what we call wealthy. Is it NFL player wealthy? No. But what you're talking about, high paid doctor, that's wealthy, dog. That's wealthy. All right. Oh my God. Let's go.
I make good money off YouTube. My wife quit her job. At some point, I was trying to buy a house. I couldn't afford to. Right? I do well. I'm not going back to work. Here's the thing. I made good money before YouTube. But I'm not wealthy. I don't own property. I don't have assets. A nigga is trying to get out of student loan debt. All right? That's the reality of my financial situation.
I mean, like, it's not like Joe Biden is actually pushing something. Oh, he's a white guy, so that don't count because, you know, Joe Biden and he's a centrist, like actually more conservative. But yeah, sure, let's go. Just me
doing good. I will continue to do better. I am not wealthy. Unlike Destiny, I know black people in real life. I've been around black people in real life.
You gonna call your one black friend? I just like. Do you guys hear the contempt that he has? It's like, oh yeah, Destiny. I know black people in real life. Like, you think he doesn't, dog? Like, This is why I think that people like FD just hate people that he thinks is white. I mean, like, all right, let's go.
I study black issues in real life. I've addressed black issues in real life. I've been involved in direct action in real life. This is not the extent of my activism, Destiny. All right? This is where you stop and start.
Really? And it's like shit like this makes. Why do I need to defend Destiny on bullshit like this? Again, he helped get Warnock elected. He went down there for that special election in your home state. He actually did canvassing in your home state. Like, he was down there in Georgia, yo sweet Georgia, when there was a special election. He put his money where his mouth was. He's promoted other campaigns and donated to other campaigns. But you would know that because all you think that you fucking hate the man's guts and you just don't like his ass. But let's go.
I'm sorry. Destiny once campaigned for a Democratic candidate in Nebraska. All right. So let me not take away the bona fides that Destiny has as a political actor. Okay. So I will respect that. That's more than I've done for actual electoral campaign.
But you was just making fun of it. I just like, see, this is the shit that like kind of pisses me off about motherfuckers like this. Is it's like the people who says if you're a man you can't understand women's issues. If you're straight you can't understand gay issues. If you're cis you can't understand you can't understand straight trans issues. He is doing the epitome of what he was saying earlier in that video that I made earlier, talking about I'm not gonna white people can't understand us. He is literally doing this. But go ahead, King. Talk your shit.
And so that's what Destiny wants, but on his stream. Because Destiny is not a creative motherfucker. Destiny, like right now, don't get me wrong, I pay attention to Destiny. I don't watch Vosh. I don't watch Demon Mama.
why is it all of a sudden that you watching Vosh? Or you watch Destiny because you're looking for your clout to come up. And you don't watch Vosh because he calls you out on your bullshit and he pisses you off more than Destiny, even though Vosh actually has done more than what you're doing. And he's finally acknowledging Demon Mama. Wow. Not all of them are just debate bros, right? But let's go.
Or insert all these other motherfuckers here. But I pay attention to Destiny because I find that motherfucker intriguing. I have like train wrecks and like messes, especially when I was doing research for my drama video and I was going through his Reddit. I'm like, yo, these people are internet brain, I think that's the term I'm gonna use. Thank you. Internet brain. Right? So it's intriguing. It's intriguing to watch the routine of Destiny because here's how it works. Destiny say something ridiculous. Invite someone on stream. The only people at this point willing to go on stream with Destiny are more internet brain than him. So every like month and a half, there's new drama with Destiny because somebody he used to hang with, yeah, I'm sorry. And thank you, Aeronaut, for correcting me. I'm getting it back. I'm reeling it in. I'm sorry. I'm 28, 38 hot. I'm reeling it in. Every time, so new person comes into Destiny's orbit, he says some dumb shit. New person comes into his orbit. Conflict happens because you can't have these ridiculous people in your space a lot, and then they leave. But what is that? Destiny does not care because what does he get out of this? He gets content.
And yet you're making content about him. Like, dude, you are literally doing the thing. You are literally doing a thing right now. You are literally doing a thing. And not only that, and I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this. FD tries to act like he's above it. He's not. He's not above this shit. He wants the drama. The reason why he's quote unquote not following Vosh or Demon Bomb because he thinks their channels are too small for him to follow. He can't glean enough clout off of them, or so he thinks. But that's what goes on. That's the reason why this is turning out the way that it is, because he wants to start drama. He wants to. And what he doesn't say is that a lot of people try to orbit around Destiny for the drama so they can get their motherfucking their part up and going, and then yeah, fuck Destiny. It's a cycle, and you know what? Oh well, that's his whole idea off of it. Oh well, and you are just lining up so you can try to hit your fucking wagon right up to it. But let's go.
That's what he has. That's what he wants. That's what he needs from me. So Destiny, I know you're watching this. I will come on your stream after you donate $25K to community movement builders here in Atlanta to address the Stop Cop City movement. If you drop $25K, I will come on your stream and we can have the most banal argument. I will talk fast.
So this is is this a embezzlement stream? Like, this video is out, right? You did the video already. So like he doesn't have to have you on stream. He would just get as many clicks saying that, hey, FD Signifier literally came out and said that he's trying to embezzle money out of me to get on my stream. You dumb fuck, that you have just done something that is completely, you didn't even, wow, you don't realize how fucking stupid you sound. You didn't even make yourself look you made yourself look even worse, because the only thing you've done in this situation is make it seem like you're only doing this for the clout. That's what you've done. You made it seem like you're only doing this for the clout. Oh wow! I didn't think he can be any dumber than what he is now. But okay, you're doing it for the clout. Let's go.
I will be as edgy. I will get into 2008 FD real quick. I will find that energy. I will find that energy for you, Destiny, because you need content. And I've read your Reddit. They want me too. Your fans fucking love me. Oh, they want it so bad. I can start an OnlyFans off your fans. They want it so bad. So give them what they want. All you got to do, you got the money. You're actually wealthy. You're actually wealthy. Drop.
This man is begging somebody, can he come on his stream? He is literally doing a video of he begging somebody coming on your stream. This is just pathetic right now.
The 25K, Destiny, and I will come debate you. I will come debate Destiny, Nebraska Steve, about black issues.
This is pathetic. This is pathetic.
You know that's going to be a riveting conversation.
This is pathetic.
You know what? You're right. 50K. 50K. I'm selling myself short. 50K, Destiny. You got it. It'll be good for your channel. It'll be the most watched video you have all year, and you know it will.
This is pathetic. He thinks he's doing,
because otherwise I'm not doing this shit with y'all.
Like, he literally sounds like G-Man. Like, if you've been on my channel long enough, this motherfucker sounds like G-Man. This is literally some G-Man level shit. You pay me to come on your channel. Like, wait, what? You need to pay me to come on your channel. What the fuck do I need to pay you for? I have your video of you actually begging to come on my channel. Wow, this motherfucker. This is sad, guys. This is fucking sad. Okay, wow. Let's go.
I'm not doing this shit with them. We're a different breed.
Yes.
We're a different breed.
Exactly.
Y'all do content. This is my job. This is y'all life. This is my work. And before I did,
and the thing about it is, you the one who getting more butthurt over the fact that it's content than he is. Wow, that is saying something, my man. You don't realize this is not the flex that you think it is. You are not flexing like you think you are, good sir. You are literally begging for somebody to have you on their channel. That's not the flex that you think it is, man. I shudder to think your negotiating skills. Well, if you can pay me and I'll you pay me and I'll suck your dick. Like, the fuck? Wow, dog, that's not the flex that you think it is, dog. Like, I'm sorry to say, you're not flexing like you think you are. But let's go.
Did this work? This is the hardest, easiest job I've ever had. And before I did this, I was doing real shit. And I still wasn't doing shit compared to the people that I ran with.
So you admit that right now you're not doing real shit. You just, fucking around? You traded up for more money, but this ain't real shit to you. Okay, like, your words, not mine. Like, wow. Okay, let's go.
So I'll be damned if Nebraska Steve tries to correct me on black issues. If you want to talk about fucking StarCraft, you in there, son. You in there. I will cleave to your opinion. If you want to talk about some of the red pill manosphere shit, you want to talk about Sneeko, Nick Fuentes, you in there.
See, and this is the thing about him trying to say it's the Nebraska Steve. Like, he's just dog whistling at this point. He is just dog whistling at this point. Because it's no way that Destiny can have, understand somebody's point, because Destiny's not black. Yeah, because he's just not. Wow, this is awesome. This is fucking awesome. I never would have thought that this motherfucker would be begging to come on Destiny's channel. Wow. Okay, let's go.
You got it. But subtweeting me on some black issues is got me 38 hot. As Foreign would say, it's hot. But that's the thing. That's how he makes content. So if Destiny don't invite me on, the other challenge is to everybody else, all my fellow anti-Destiny enjoyers. Until this motherfucker pays the tuition to
Wait. Let's wait for our God FD signifier to give us motherfucking instructions of what we need to do next. Yes, my lord. My lord, you want us to do something? You want us to do something? My lord. What is it that you would like us to do? All right, let's go.
Invite me on. Do not talk to this nigga. Do not say shit to him. Do not subtweet him. And most importantly, don't go on this motherfucking stream. Let his channel die on the vine because he is not creative enough to do anything by himself.
Our great prophet, the great leader, the Pope of YouTube blackness has literally just excommunicated Destiny. Is somebody gonna tell him or should I? This motherfucker is calling to excommunicate Destiny because he. Motherfucker, how much power do you think you fucking have? I'm sorry. I don't like the motherfucker. I don't like you either, but like, how much power do you think you have, motherfucker? And like that, FD has killed his motherfucking channel. And I'm saying it in the sense of what he's like, I'm proclaiming it because of reasons, but he is literally thinking that he's going to tell somebody, no, don't watch that nigga. Don't watch Destiny, excuse me. Is he really... Is he really telling people that don't watch Destiny until he pays him a ransom, an embezzlement money of $50,000? Is he really telling to? Wow, shit. The error in YouTube Olympus has affected your thinking, brother. YouTube has no favorites. What the fuck? Like, wow. Okay. Shit, let's finish this shit out.
It's a win-win situation. Be mad too. If you've watched, like I've watched Destiny, like as soon as he hears my name, he just blows a gasket. I don't know what it is. I honestly don't think it's racism. I think it's just like ego. I'm not sure. The other issue, because this is what was in the video, in actuality, is I'll see this comment right here. It says, "Too bad, I would have enjoyed the conversation." And I want to address that. John Henrik Clarke is a great Black American philosopher. He made a comment once that I've always loved that says, John Henrik Clarke said, "I only debate my equals, all others I teach." And that's how I feel.
I don't think you really are adept at the conversation that you think you are being adept at. It's not gonna turn out well, dog. You don't. I as you said, your YouTube credit ain't that high. Others have failed and tried. I don't think that you realize that. But yo, go ahead. Like, go ahead. Like, if you think subscriber numbers are it, like you think that, oh yeah, Destiny doesn't have the same subscriber count that I have, and I'm gonna push it around, you're fucking an idiot. But sure. I mean, like, maybe he's doing the just pearly things of like, I'm gonna challenge him, I'm gonna make him look stupid. Like, I'm sorry, dog. You are literally saying he needs to give me money to come on his stream. And if you don't give me money, stop watching him. Yeah. Oh. Look. Take it how you will. He probably said it right that Destiny is streaming is his life. He's probably right with that, but he makes no assertion about who he is. But FD, I remember. Look. What was that in that drama video that he did? That he put the fake. I'm having a panic attack. I need to go to the hospital. Type shit that he put in this video to get more sympathy. Yeah, sure. Oh, wow. This is fucking amazing. This is amazing. But let's go.
If I'm not debating your favorite internet thinker, one is because I don't feel like it. Two is because even if there is synergy, even if I've enjoyed their content, even if they've had good takes, even if there's some redeeming qualities and we would agree on so much, we should just talk to each other. If I don't see them as equals, I'm not coming through without a check.
Sure. That is the quickest motherfucking way of making sure you don't work with anybody that you can get clout off of. Okay, cool, great. That is fucking awesome. You will be motherfucking talked about. That is okay, awesome, cool guy. People need to pay you for your time. Hey, look, workers' rights and shit like that, right? Workers' rights and shit like that. So go ahead, King. Go, you do you, King. You do you. All right, let's go.
If I don't see a value in it, something that I can get out of it for either my political agenda, my channel, my growth politically, I'm not.
You're saying the quiet parts out loud. Oh, you dummy. You are saying the quiet parts out loud. You are saying the quiet parts out loud. Why? Fucking why? You're saying the quiet parts out loud, dog. I think you don't realize that, but you're saying the quiet parts out loud. All right, let's go.
Not coming. I'm staying home. So Destiny's repeated beatdowns of Sneeko are entertaining as shit. I watch them shits. Sneeko is a fucking clown. Thank you. Doing better. Sneeko's a fucking clown. It is fun watching him get brutalized by Destiny. But the fact that Destiny's brought Sneeko on 85 different times shows the value of what that is. It is content. I got my own content. I should be editing that shit right now. The thing is, the fans are the ones with the thirst. To give most other debate bros credit, they haven't bothered me in a while. I made my little video at the top of the year. I haven't said shit to them. They haven't said shit to me. But it's the fans.
You've just fucked yourself. People gave you fucking distance because they saw you had a stress situation, but you just fucked yourself by literally saying that you are more higher than God. And no, I'm not saying Destiny is God, by actually saying that if somebody doesn't pay me, you can't watch his shit. Do you realize the amount of fucking hubris that just came off as? I don't think you realize that you are the fucking problem, dog. Wow. Like that. Okay. Shit.
It's the fans that want it so bad. It's these internet-brained, edgelord, professional wrestling fans that want to play Power Rangers between me and Destiny, or me and insert debate bro here. That is what they want. And they have no shame. They have no shame. They just want to see it so bad. They want it so bad. And to give Destiny credit, I don't know if he's talked about me lately. I don't know. I'm assuming he hasn't. I haven't paid that good attention. But they want their entertainment.
Wait, he just said he was watching the Sneeko shit. The Sneeko shit isn't all that old. Like, is it that you're watching it or you're not watching it, dog? Like, which one is it? All right, let's. I guess. Wow, this is painful.
That's what it is. They say it's about the ideas and political agendas, but at least when it comes to me, it's entertainment. And what it is, if I have to keep it a buck, it's the insecurity of their black fans and the racism of their white fans. Their black fans. Ooh, y'all Black Vosh and Destiny fans, I be seeing y'all. y'all niggas are down bad. It's listen.
Go on.
Listen, empathy, love. I be seeing y'all. Y'all niggas are down bad. Cause y'all, to a T, not all of them, but a chunk of them. Y'all were the black girls don't like me, not getting the line in. Where's my hug ass niggas that could not make community with black people for whatever situation? Yes.
I don't mean to brag, but I've probably had more brown coochie than the amount of edits that you had to do for this fucking video. See, the problem with dumb fucks like this is he sits back and he's already been motherfucking upset about his own blackness. He's already causing the questions about his own blackness. How he used to live in Chicago, but not in Chicago because he was in the suburbs. But like, yeah, no, this little bitch. I don't know. It's almost as if that he's projecting. But no, it's fine. It's fine. Because you know what the problem that FD has? He looked like a Will My Hug dude. Oh my God. The problem that FD signifier has is he doesn't understand somebody's other blackness other than his own. Now, this is gonna get me in trouble. But I know a few people that went to historical black universities and colleges, and a lot of them feed into a black supremacy that should not be there. they want to destroy racism, but they want to destroy racism by feeding into black supremacy. Yeah, that kind of works some kind of way. Little bitches like FD Signifier, and I'm not even a Destiny fan. I just watched the motherfucker because I watch people's content that I may not agree with, but I want to actually see their point that they're actually making. Hence the point where I'm watching his shit. But for you to actually he just came out and said it. The black people that watch Destiny and Vosh are incels. That they're not really black. Every fucking time these woke hoteps motherfuckers that try to literally talk about somebody else's blackness, every accusation is a fucking admission. That's all this is. That's all this shit is. And no, he's not cosplaying. I will say that he's not cosplaying. But you know what he's feeding into? He actually, again, this every accusation is an admission. He has a lot of white fans, and a lot of his white fans actually is on that all white people bad, aren't they? Look at the people that he runs around with. Fucking American Johnson's EJ. He runs around with DJ Mule. People like Thought Slime. These are the people that he hangs out with. People like Hassan. Excuse me for being white. If you have to put somebody else down to make your star go up, it almost sounds like some shit that you would get mad at other fucking races for. What makes you any different? But people that like them, they must not have had a woman touch them. They can't get a liner. Sure, motherfucker. Wow. Fucking wow. I'm glad Vegeta isn't in the chat for this shit. I'm glad he isn't in the chat for this shit. Because he would have gone hard against this motherfucker. But let's go.
Yes, they have black fans. Yes, they have black fans. Right? They have plenty. And y'all found your way left. Y'all might have had a hotep uncle that gave you the blues. I understand. That's why I'm trying to be similar.
But you the fucking hotep uncle. Oh my God. You are literally the hotep uncle. Wow. Fuck. You are literally doing the thing, dog. You are literally doing the thing. Okay. Like, can we forget? Do we forget that this motherfucker was who put on Noah Sampson? Like, remember Uncle FD? Like Noah Sampson actually tried to and where's that motherfucker's career? Oh my God, let me see Noah Sampson. Let's see where he's at right now. Open in a new tab. Noah. Where is he at right now? He's stuck. Oh, he's stuck now. He's stuck now. Oh. Like, the fuck? Because this shit doesn't have a long shelf life. This shit does not have a long shelf life. Coming in and talking about, debate bros this, debate bros bad. And, like, the only reason why Hassan, which, ironically enough, you ever, like, the thing about it is, and Hassan does this shit a lot, and I'm bringing it up because this is actually funny. Hassan would actually claim, and I remember the confrontations that he had with Adam something. Hassan would actually claim, I'm a bad white guy and all this, like, excuse me for being white. But when there was an issue where yeah, we don't want Russia to run through Ukraine and the rest of the country. Adam something says everybody who makes a point about, oh, Russia did nothing wrong is stupid as shit. Hassan's like, oh, so I'm too brown to be considered part of Europe. Like, there was no critique that Adam something said had to do anything with your ethnicity. He mentioned that you're a stupid American that are filleting Putin, but that's when he's brown. That's when he's brown, when somebody attacks the fact that he doesn't know much about Europe. Even though he admits that he doesn't live there now, he doesn't know the culture shit now, he's a stupid American. This is the bullshit that I'm talking about. It is just fucking stupid and fucking racist when you see these motherfuckers that sit back and just say, well, I'm black and I'm not racist, but these white leftists and these white conservatives, and there's not really a difference between the two of them. It's just that one sounds nicer, but one is an edgelord. This is the stupid shit that I'm talking about. You know how I want to fucking end racism? I want it to be where motherfuckers don't even, like, it's weird that you bring shit up. The fuck? Why are you bringing up this person is gay? What is your fucking fascination? Why are you bringing up this person is trans? What is your fascination? That's kind of fucking weird. Why are you bringing up the fact that this person is white? That's kind of fucking weird. You're a fucking weirdo that you bring this up. How to help black people? Why don't we get something like, a rainbow coalition? But no, these motherfuckers just want black supremacy. That's all the fuck they want. God damn. And if you not on their mindset, then you're not a real black person. Then you haven't touched a black woman. You can't get a liner. Like, that's the shit that this is fucking unbelievable. Some of the stupid and racist shit that they say. I just can't. I fucking can't. How? Fucking how? All right, let's go. Let's go.
I'm not cordial about the shit. I understand. And y'all were perfectly comfortable in your Destiny Reddit or your Vosh Reddit or wherever else until a nigga like me showed up. Nigga like me showed up and showed you the difference between the motherfuckers you've been hanging with and the possibility.
Motherfucker, you ain't nothing special. I see you a dime a dozen. I talk to motherfuckers in real life like you a dime a dozen. The people that have never been outside of your comfortable circles of people reaffirming that all black people are good and all white people are bad. That's the problem. Your stupid ass is sitting up here and literally had a point early in this video talking about Killer Mike, how he said that, yeah, we kind of need to do other shit besides just tackle racism. Some of the shit takes some personal responsibility. No, you're talking about shit that you shouldn't be talking about. You giving people ammo. But you literally trying to embezzle somebody. Let's go.
The possibility of where you could be. And now there's an insecurity because you love your streamer daddy so much. But FD pointed out how racist they are, and now you can't fucking unsee it, can you? You can't fucking
This motherfucker really thinks that he is higher than his motherfucking station. Oh my God. Like, wow. I joked about that, but he's really think that he's higher than his motherfucking station. Okay. Wow. He thinks he's Tupac with a master's degree. Wow. Okay. Let's go. Shit.
See it. Every time they do some racist shit that would have went over your head a year and a half ago. Now you're like, oh, that's exactly what he was talking about. He did have a whole debate on using the N-word. He did call black nationalism and white nationalism the same thing.
From my perspective, if you're a representation of black nationalism, that's indistinguishable from the white nationalism that I make videos about all the fucking time. See, that's the problem. You think you're above the shit, but you're doing the goddamn same thing, but you're turning some words around. And that's the problem. You are a dumb fuck who actually thinks that you're saying something different. And then not only that, if you want to talk about how, oh, he confused it too, well, did he go back and correct it? Oh, he did? Oh, but you didn't bring that part. But you know the parts you did bring? Oh, he made this genocide apologist, hello, Professor Flowers, made her upset. Where she literally says that you can do anything you want to the people that's oppressing you. You really want to go there, dog. I'm sorry. This is bullshit. Like, okay, let's go.
So the cognitive dissonance is setting in. And so y'all niggas want me to come through and see what y'all see. Y'all want me to feel what y'all feel about your streamer daddy. I don't see it. I'm not doing it.
And the sad part about it is you don't see your problem either. Dog, I can't with this one, man. Like, this shit is just like, this is fucking hilarious. You literally want to embezzle Destiny to come on your stream. You know what? He's gonna do fine without you coming on this stream. He's probably gonna make this as a content because your dumbass was stupid enough to sit back and say, yeah, you need to pay me in order to come on your stream. That was dumb, dog. That's an unforced error that you didn't need to do. But you did it because your hubris let you believe that you are bigger than what you actually are. Know your motherfucking place. You are not, your nuts don't drag low enough to tell somebody who and what they're gonna watch. I'm just saying, nobody does. Nobody's nuts drag that low to tell somebody who and what they're gonna watch. I'm sorry, you done fucked yourself. You have fucked yourself. Look. I'm gonna ask this question. So everybody that tried to copy you, that said debate bros, where they are now? What happened to DJ Mule? What happened to Solari? What happened to Noah Sampson? What was the last thing that I don't know, a big YouTuber put out and started lying about debate bros, especially somebody like Fosh, and got called out by the internet? Oh yeah, that's right, ContraPoints. You picking a fight and people laid off of you because you seem stressed about it. And also, to be honest with you, because they didn't want to look racist by tearing your shit apart. But you keep fucking with people. You keep calling them racist. And they're going to find these clips. They're going to find these videos of you actually saying racist shit. And they're going to blow your shit up like Professor Flowers. You think that I'm fucking joking. But look. I know you made the comment about it before. And hi. I'm one of the people that you got mad about, recording your live streams because you get so big. You're fucking with the wrong type of people. There are people, and you know this because you've used people that clipped other people out of context. You know this. I am telling you, you probably don't know the shitstorm that you started, especially telling somebody who and what they can watch until you get paid to come on their stream. You fucked up, dog. But I mean, like, locals are going local, right? But let's go.
Stay the fuck out my comments. Stay out my subtweets. You can stay in there Reddit. You can still watch them. Because if you keep watching them and you keep watching me, you're eventually going to stop watching them.
Let me copy this motherfucker. Copy. And his ass is too motherfucking as we can actually see, his ass is too full of himself to think that he won't respond. But we may get a response. Literally. Why did I put a Y there? Ultimatum. How do you spell ultimatum? I can't spell, guys. Oh, came close to it. Yeah, came close to it. Almost finished. And he's not going to respond to this because, oh, you guys, here, let me see if I can actually find it. Hold on. Let's see if I can actually find it. I know I sent it to a friend of mine. Here, this is what this fool sent me. This is what this fool sent me about me covering a video that he did. Now, if you can't see it, let me just bring it to this one. All right. You screen recorded my live video without permission. I didn't put this out for a reason. I didn't feel right about my response. This is an invasion of my privacy. Please take it down before I file a complaint. Please. Thank you. Little bitch. thinks he holds some fucking sway. He really thinks he does. Oh my God. Okay. All right, let's go.
Just keeping it a buck with you. You're eventually going to stop watching them. You'll dabble for the spectacle, but you're not going to watch them like you did before. All right? And the white fans are insecure too. How dare this black man come up like he did without getting the approval of my streamer daddy? He needs to come to my streamer daddy stream and show that he is a master of debate.
I wonder if he's had some ribs removed or some shit, because he's sucking his own dick really poorly. Like, okay. I mean, now, mind you, this is somebody who was literally going for, literally going for Hassan and trying to Hassan, can I come on your stream? Hassan, can I come on your stream? Hassan, can I come on your stream? We know what you do, man. Okay.
And the marketplace of ideas. Or he's a tanky, hotep, black supremacist. They hate the shit.
Yeah, you are. Fuck. I have videos of you said hotep shit. I literally do. Wow. Okay. Maybe. Okay.
Shit. They hate the shit. They hate that I'm growing without their permission. So they keep talking, or they kept talking about me. They kept talking about me. Now I think the ship is sailed, and it is what it is. That was the last take. That was the last take. And now I got to get back to editing. But I feel much better. Right, tanky hotep black supremacists. Schism says some people look at politics as another video game blood sport. They don't care about the outcomes of elections or policy impact people. They just want their favorite personality to win. It's kayfabe. These motherfuckers want kayfabe. They want the performance. Destiny has said on record, he didn't say as much, but if you watch the video, it's very clear he doesn't really care that much about the issues he talks about. He's not all that interested in political movement. He just likes to have interesting conversations. I love that for you.
Says the man that was just talking about how he does this for the money and he needs to get paid to I'm sorry. He needs you to join a charity or give money to a charity because reasons, and wow, this is telling. This is fucking telling. Okay, let's go.
I'm not interested in participating. The kayfabe of this shit, the way that white folks through really the dregs, because of the dregs of white supremacy, because of the way white supremacy stifles, we've pulled all of the best white art and creativity out of the mainstream. Getting to my my old head bag a little bit,
the shit that he's about to say is the shit that got Nick Cannon fucking in trouble. Remember a few years ago when Nick Cannon, I did a video on it. That's why the fuck I know. When Nick Cannon says white people can't create anything good or new. Okay, let's go.
Always will talk about this. 15 years ago, when you could turn on the radio and hear to rock radio and see Nirvana, well, Nirvana's like 15 years ago, so 25 years ago, and have like Nirvana on the radio or Red Hot Chili Peppers or System of a Down or Rage Against the Machine, when white cartoons were a thing and it wasn't just anime, there is an absence of cultural artifacts for white youth. And that's why they all up in our shit, because their shit.
God damn it, man. He really went there. Oh wow. Okay. Wow. Oh, okay. That was some shit that was said. Okay, let's go.
Shit has been destroyed by them, by these corporations. And so politics has become the new venue for self-expression for a lot of them, because it's the only place that still reflects them directly. I know we still got punk shows, but I'm just saying, back in my day, punk was on TV. You know, it was still everywhere. You could still see it in the mainstream.
He's my age. I knew that there were good TV shows, good cartoon shows, and crap. Did he just say white people can't make good art? Did he just say white people can't make good art? No, there's no reason why people think that you're a hotel black supremacist racist. I know it's no fucking reason why people would think that. I don't know why people would think that. Yeah, okay. How many minutes do we have left of this? Less than a minute. Okay, cool. Let's go.
Destiny and Jontron would have been friends in high school. That is the core aspect of this interaction.
All white people were alike. Even all white people are racist. Like, wow. Yeah, sure. Let's go.
These folks are only separated aesthetically.
All white people are racist. Wow. Fuck. Why? Why did you do this? This is the reason why you get so much fucking hate. All right, let's go.
Somebody shows this team, somebody shows that team. Is team sports. So people with actual concerns and issues around these politics that care about them for real, we find the shit amusing maybe, but galling most of the time. They want the kayfabe.
I don't know, guys. That was 2 hours of bullshit. I know part of the video, first part of this video was fucked up. I'm sorry about that. But wow, this is okay. If you think that this motherfucker actually cares about what he says, other than just like he dislikes white people, yeah, dog. No, I just can't. I'm done. Like, share, subscribe, and all the other good shit. But wow, we're gonna cut this video segment here. Okay, guys. Okay, I will say this. So for one, that was a travesty and a half. I don't even know what to say, man. That is like a travesty and a half. And at least I got a lot of the picture done. I will say that. I know it's not completely finished, but I got a lot of it done. It looks like the gamma correction needs to be changed a little bit on my camera, but yeah, I got a lot of it done. Thank you guys for watching tonight. It's a reason why I stopped watching Cornbread too. that was enlightening on how fucking stupid some of the shit that FD signifier comes out of his mouth with. Remember, guys, you can't watch Destiny until you get FD's approval. And if you're not black, if you're black, you need to listen to the poop of black people. Wow. All right, guys, I'm done for the night. I do want to say that. Like, wow, shit. That hurt my soul to like listen to that, because the stupidity is just like deafening. Anyway, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Remember, be the person that you want to be around and not the person you just want to be like. And as with always, touch titties.
What do you think that these
my fault. But touch titties, always with permission. And yeah, let's just get God damn it. Let's go.
What do you think that these executives are afraid you're going to do to white America?
Probably stop some racism.
Stop racism?
Yeah. They're probably afraid of that, because then people don't hate each other, and people start talking to each other, and then they start talking to each other, they find out who's the problem.
Which is?
Greedy people.
Greedy. I have a couple things I want to ask you there. Do you really think that some of the guys that you dealt with at NBC, no names, right? Because there's lawsuits for that too, that some of these guys really want to promote racism actively, or is it a subconscious?
I just think it's part of capitalism, is to promote racism, right? In order to make things work. If you feel better because you're white and you can get a job, you use that. I mean, I would.
Absolutely.
Say, I'm sorry, Jack, but shit, they say I'm white. I'm going to use this.
Right, absolutely.
Get this job. I'm hungry, But, and that separates people. So they keep people separated, and that keeps them from thinking about the real problem. That's as simple as I see it. Probably it's not that simple, but...
Now, all right, you and I are about the same age, right? We're in our mid-30s. How long is it going to take before guys who think like you, and I say guys who think like me, people who don't want to have racism in the country, people who don't want to be oppressing any minority, whatever it is, sexual, whatever minority, really get into positions of power and can change things?
You can't get in a position of power, it seems, if you think like that. It seems that the only time you get in a position of power is if you're like the people that are in power. To me, I mean, that's the way it goes. I mean, people that get to become executives become like the people that were already executives.
I don't know, maybe...
They go in with good intentions, but it eats them up. It's like a cesspool, it just gets on you and it starts eating.
The system levels them.
Pretty soon it's all gone.
Is that what a cesspool sounds like?
Yes.